Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect. We're here on Feros and we're repelling some of the Geth. And so far we have just made sure that the last assault did not take down this tiny little colony. But between now and then I have gone through and I have learned how the junk works in the equipment. Turns out there's a tiny little trash can right next to all of these things that you can toggle on and off, and so that is something that I've done between videos, as that's just a little bit of housekeeping on my end. That said though, during such things I did notice that we have some better armors to swap on into, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to boost up our armor to heavy with the Guardian 3, which I think should be fairly good. And I also noticed that Tali needs a better pistol, which I believe there is. Yeah, here we go, a 150 damage, also higher accuracy, making sure that she is more effective in combat. And then, was there one other thing? I feel like there was a third thing, of which I cannot quite remember. Maybe it was for Caden. Yeah, there is some better light armor here, Liberator 4. That would be better shielding, slightly less damage protection, slightly less bot protection, but again the shields isn't too bad. Yeah, I think maybe we go ahead and we swap. Actually, you know what? No, I think he's got good shields. Yeah, this shield battery should be good enough. We'll keep that where it is for now. That way we get better biotic and tech protection. I think that's probably one of the main things we want as we're dealing with things right now. So we'll go ahead and call it there. We should have everything that we need. As always, let's make sure we quick save after we have changed everybody's bits and pieces, making sure that we don't have to waste our time re-equipping everybody. Alright, so there is the elevator for going up to the Prothean Skyway, but what we're going to do is we're going to head down into the tunnels. We're going to see that we can clear out some of the Geth that are down here, and I believe we can even go hunting for some Varen, as well as maybe picking up some bonus, what do we call them? Power fusion cells and things, to make sure that the colony has power and will not need too much more external assistance. Alright, so everybody at the ready. That seems good. And then let's just see where our trouble is accruing. Oh, okay, so we've got something. Oh, we have a sniper rifle out right now. Okay, that may not be the best choice for this current area. Let's switch to a shotgun. Sorry, not to a shotgun, to an assault rifle. And we will see about what kind of trouble is down here. I'm assuming this may not be Geth, given the fact that we are not jammed right now, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, okay, maybe I was wrong there. Oh, and we even managed to level up. How nice. Alright. Let's use that height advantage and take care of them. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and take those points and upgrade. Let's go ahead and what do we want? Put a couple of points into immunity. That's probably the best thing for us. Yeah, an extra option in combat's probably worthwhile. We'll go ahead and collect. Caden, you've got 3 points. Let's go ahead and spend them on... Could go for medicine. I guess that's not the worst thing. Oh, no, actually, hang on a second. We want to pick up the lift ability. So let's go ahead and put a few more points into throwing. That should be fine. Other than that, we've got pretty decent first aid. We've got a little bit of medicine for the neural shock. Yeah, all in all, I think we're okay there. And as for Tali, let's go ahead and pick up the advanced AI hacking. And then what else do we want? Hack will work on more advanced robotics, and then what's this? Almost all of them. Alright, so let's see, what else do we have? Maybe some basic armor, make her a little bit more protected. Either that, or maybe we go ahead and put some more points into the pistols. You know what? We'll go with the pistols for now. Having access to shotguns is probably ideal. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that done as well. Alright, let's go ahead and shuffle on forwards. Looks like a water valve we can open down here. That should help them.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Yeah, okay, so my guess is, yeah, they may be having trouble up there, but I guess the Geth are deliberately causing issues for them. That would make sense. Now we have a little pathway down here. Let's just see where we're going. Collapsed highway section. We have a Geth transmitter that's nearby. Okay, you know what? Maybe we head to the transmitter first. Then we'll swing around and clear out all of this and then go back to the downed area. I think that makes the most amount of sense. If we can clear out the Geth, we should hopefully be able to prevent them from causing us too much more trouble. Oh, and let's go ahead and throw an overload and some... let's go with some dampening. That should be fine. There we are. Clear them out nice and efficiently. Oh. Come on. Alright, so this assault rifle that we've got seems to be a semi-automatic one. Yeah, I don't remember that, but oh well. It seems to be working pretty good. It's got a good amount of damage and fairly accurate, so things that I appreciate in a weapon. Oh, and a Krogan. Hey there. A little unsportsmanlike, but we may as well shoot them when they're down. They are trying to kill us nonetheless. Let's go ahead and let's throw them because I don't want to get punched by a Krogan. And then you can overload, and we're going to go with some overkill. Make sure we're putting down good damage. Alright, and it looks like we are safe.
Perimeter secured.
Alright, excellent. Where is the transmitter? Here we go. First, let's open this. What have we got? An armor upgrade for an exoskeleton and high explosives for our grenades. Let's take all, and then I guess we can go ahead and blow this up. So let's just take a step backwards. Probably not ideal to be within a blast radius. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think that should be sorted. Nothing else is able to be salvaged. Okay, that'll have to do. Alright, let's quickly go ahead and throw on... Oh, we've also picked up some heavy armor for a Krogan. Okay. Well, we will accept. But what did we pick up? We picked up a grenade upgrade. So from high explosive 2 to a... Yeah, high explosive 4. That is far nicer. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that one on there. That should be all well and good. Oh, upgrade kit. Tungsten rounds as well. Proton rounds. Alright, what are we carrying at the moment? That is a good question. We have tungsten rounds, so better damage against synthetics. I suppose that should probably be good enough. Either that or maybe we throw on some incendiary rounds. Yeah, let's go for some incendiary rounds. That'll work well against organics as well as the synthetic, so that should be fine. Again, most things die when set on fire, so I think that's a pretty good solution. Alright, let's just see if we have anyone else trying to defend the transmitter. No, no one's coming to repair it. Okay, good sign. Alright, let's go down here and see what else there is. We still have... Oh, we have a person down there. Alright, well, that's a sign of the Geth, alright, so let's take cover. There we go, very nice.
Bring it on.
Let's go ahead and quickly back away and move forwards. Oh, that's an easy solution. And where are they? I guess they're hiding behind there. That would be the most... Yeah, there we go. Alright, fantastic.
I think we're good, Commander.
So what on earth is this guy doing down here, and how did he not get caught by the Geth?
You don't want to go down there. What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! Ah! Trying to get to the... Dying!
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Fidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out!
Okay, well, did he see those guys sneaking up behind us, or was he just, aware? Hang on.
I won't. I
Nope.
won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't
Okay
do it.
then. Alright, so that's that. Let's just double check back down here. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. Okay, but he said we didn't want to progress any further. I'm guessing we've got to go across the, Yeah, he's clearly delirious. Okay, we should know about something somewhere. Alright, so maybe all of this has already been cleared. I guess we have no choice but to head down to the collapsed highway section. Maybe that's where we'll find the Varren and the fuel cells. That would probably be, yeah, that seems to be all that we've got left down here. I haven't seen any more little buttons for us to push for the water pipes. Though we will keep a careful eye out just in case. Oh, there it is, water
There's
valve.
another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated, though. We should keep looking.
Alright, and there may be a third one because what game doesn't give you objectives in threes? Oh. Hi. Well, you know what's good news is we have incendiary rounds, so that should be fairly effective. Let's go ahead and... Caden, can you please throw this thing away from me? Tali, burn that one, and then... I know, I guess we'll just figure it all out. Alright, well, incendiary works pretty good. Oh. Alright, Varren falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Okay, well, more food for the colony, that's always nice. Let's go ahead and see what they were, not necessarily protecting, but had kept away from everybody else. Sludge canister. Biotic amp. Okay, well that's good. Power cells. Alright, that's good. We'll take that as well. And then, was that the last of things? I'm going to assume so. Yeah, we can't go any further. Alright, well I dare say that's a pretty decent haul. And let's get back to Fidan and we'll have a chat with him and see what's going on about that other fellow. Alright, that was 1-2. Let's just quickly double check that we didn't miss one of those water pumps. It wasn't accessible. Oh, sorry, it wasn't obvious earlier, but it might have been something that needed to have been used in sequence. So we'll just keep that in mind. No terminals back here. Okay, and then I guess we'll just double check over there. There may be one by the other transmitter. That's always possible, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to make our way back and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, kind of, that must have been the third one. Yeah, we didn't get the pop-up, so we definitely didn't complete that mission. You know what? Why are you guys still sticking around here? Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just think. No, we don't see any more cables. No more piping or anything, so I doubt that there is anything for the water there. Alright, let's see. What was the control? Nope. That doesn't quite work. Oh, we still have an enemy somewhere near here. I guess more Geth are trying to, let's see if we can quickly call in some friends.
All targets down.
Alright, well, they rocked up. That's good. I'm glad they did not abandon us. Alright, so that was that power one. I think we turned that on already. Maybe we just missed the original one. That's also highly possible. Yeah, there it is. There's the water valve. Ah, yes. Last time we came running on down. That makes sense.
That did it. The system is active.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check in on the colony. They should be fairly happy. We'll give them some power, give them access to food, and obviously water as well. Alright, very nice. Let's just work our way back up the stairs. Alright, so now we want to go this way, don't we? Yes. Okay. Past the elevator, and there we have it. Back to the colony. Or at least, yeah, okay, cool. That's all good. Alright, let's see. Who have we got to chat to? Let's have a chat to Dan.
Commander, what can I do for you?
No sign of the guy underneath the base there. Let's just...
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Most curious. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and, what is it? We have a few people to chat to. Let's go ahead and...
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Okay, so some money, some more XP, that's all good.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
Well, that seems fairly good. Let's see. We still can chat to Fire Dan again. Let's go ahead and, well, I suppose we should probably go back and talk to him. Or maybe that's, the Alicia character that's next to him. Yeah, maybe she will be more receptive.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just
Okay.
wanted to end.
I think we've talked about all of these, yeah.
Goodbye.
Alright, so she's not particularly
Commander.
helpful. We'll go ahead and we'll drop this. I don't think...
Commander, what can I do for you?
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so we've already checked out a few things. Let's have a quick look at our journal. So we have in our assignments, we have a few things to investigate. That's fine, not really a big problem. Nothing about the man in the tunnels. Yeah, we just have to get to the Exogeny headquarters. Alright, so I guess that's where we'll go. We'll come back and we'll figure that out in time. And who knows, maybe we'll learn something we don't know about. Alright, so either way, let's go ahead and take our way to the Skyway. That should hopefully speed things up as we travel. Alright, so looks like we got
Watch
the Mako.
out!
Oh,
Scouts! They'll be here any minute! I don't know how much more I can take!
alright, so that was an assault drone.
All targets down.
Ah, we've got a Mako. That's excellent. I will assume that that is ours. No one that we can chat to, so I suppose that's probably our primary concern.
And now to the Geth base. Ready for anything, Commander.
Yeah, let's go ahead and travel on through. Alright, well, looks like we've got a couple of Colossus.
What are they looking for?
We're picking up a comm signal. It's weak, but there's definitely someone out there.
Oh, Armatures, that's the one, not Colossus. Alright, well that worked out fairly well.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
I'm just tempted.
En route.
We can quickly jump out of the vehicle. Is there anything worth noting up here? No. Okay. I thought that maybe we might have had something not worthwhile on the Skyway, but that's okay. Now I did see on our radar there should be at least one more enemy further up ahead. Where they are, I do not know. What have we got? Oh. Giant robotic sounds. That's probably a good and all bad sign.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Alright, Alright, let's quickly zoom on forwards. There we are, that'll do well. Oh, a couple more down there. Let's go ahead and see. Where are the others? Oh, there's a tunnel inside. Alright, well, you know what?
Heading
That'll
out.
do. Let's quickly go ahead and check that out. Where are you? Down there, I assume. So much for taking cover. Yeah.
Think we got him, Commander.
Alright, sweet. Well, let's go ahead and open... What have we got? Ablative coatings, more incendiary explosives. Let's go ahead and manually override. Oops. Alright, so a new pistol, assault rifle, and more human armor. We'll take all of those. And I guess if that's everything, we can probably go ahead and upgrade a few things. So first things first, let's go to our squad. We've got 4 more points. Let's go ahead and throw on in... increase our health by a fair bit more. I think that's probably the best thing for us. Just health in general. And then... we could also boost up our damage for our sniper rifles. No, let's chuck a point into that. You never know. Could be fun. Caden, let's go ahead and work our way towards picking up the lift ability. Tali, let's go ahead and put a couple of points in towards shotguns. There we go. Yeah, we'll put a couple of points there. That should be fairly decent. Alright. As for equipment, what have we got? We have nothing too much. Shield modulator and some exoskeleton. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and check that out. We now have hardened weave for hardening. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then... oh, actually, you know what? 12% hardening to 20 and extra shield recovery. Yeah, we'll take the energized weave. We'll put that in ours. Caden will go ahead and... cooldown and duration bonus of his abilities. I think that's probably a good biotic amp to swap to. But you, my friend, will give you the better shield battery or the modulator. Yeah, there we go. Extra 100 shields. And then... what was the other one that we had? Oh, that's... Caden. I think there was potentially a better light armor for him. No, it's something we already had. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get one of those for trash just in case. And that should help us out. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump back in the vehicle. And let's make our way around. Alright, oh, and of course, let us quick save and not do that again. Alright. Any combative trouble yet? Not so far.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
More chatter incoming, Commander. Still no fix.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
You know what? Let's go ahead and jump out. I think we can probably... yeah, I think we could head up that way, but let's go ahead and see what these people are doing. Although, can we mantle that? That appears like that should be a door we want to go through. Let's just see if we can make our way around. Hang on a second. I don't think I've ever tried that before. No. Okay, so that's fairly well blockaded. Let's just go ahead and see what's going on down here. Yeah, exogeny security. Okay, these guys might actually be able to give us some information.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Ferros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And
Alright.
please remember, if you see my daughter...
Okay, so we've got a new side mission. That's good.
How are we supposed to fight an enemy like this?
We've been trapped for days.
Okay.
We ran when the attack hit.
So it sounds like we don't have much in the way of options down here outside of that little side mission.
I hope you can get us out of this mess.
Alright, you know what? Maybe we can talk to him. It looks like that's potentially a store.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
No catch, really. It's dangerous work, but not for someone like you.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
That's for smarter men than me to figure out. I have no idea what anyone would want with this ruin.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods? I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Okay, well, you know what? Since we're going to be going down that direction, we may as well make a little bit of money after all. We do have to pay for a lot of our own goods. So, yeah, more weapons, always a good plan. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back in the Mako. And hopefully... Oh, wow. Hopefully we'll have a pretty good run to the Exogeny headquarters. Alright, let's just not clip any more debris, hopefully, because I don't want to roll. Alright, what have we got? We have more enemies down there. Nothing serious here. Okay, so it looks like we've got some enemies coming out. Oh! Let's go ahead and... Well, it's not much cover when you blow it open, so that is convenient. Looks like we may have another little path.
For this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
Huh.
I'm on my way.
Okay, people are... There are clearly more people other than the survivors we have seen. Let's just quickly run this way round. And then let's clear out the... Yeah, let's clear out those Geth.
Think we got him, Commander.
Medigel, Proton rounds and Shredder rounds. I guess that makes sense. They are Geth after all, so why wouldn't they have something to take care of organics? Alright, let's jump back on in. Are we expecting any more drop-offs?
Wait! Shut down the comm! We've got incoming Geth! Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Oh, hang on a second. Did we just drive? Oh, we drove by a few more. Alright. Alright. Looks like we got some hostiles. We'll see if we can get our cannon on target. Alright, that looks pretty good. They're not firing anything else, so let's just go ahead and let's clear this area. Alright. Where are the others? Down there. Oh. Pretty decent. Alright, let's just double check that we got everything up here. Excellent. Alright, so can't make our way back up through there. That's a bit of a pity. I was hoping to be able to back into some cover, but I guess not. Otherwise, we have a crate, a new shotgun and assault rifle. That's right. We were going to check that out before, weren't we? Alright, well, you know what? We can double check and see if we've got a better weapon than what we're currently using. But I think we should be alright. Alright, so equipment. Let's go ahead and see. Assault rifle. What have we got? 234. Yeah, it's not quite as good. Alright, so I think we're fairly happy with what we've got. That'll do for now. Let's just go ahead and focus on that little blip on our radar. Looks like that was a pretty solid shot right there. Yep, straight to the visor, or whatever it is they have for a face. Alright, and we got more jammed. Okay, looks like they've got a ship docked onto the side of the building there. That might be a problem. I will assume it is probably a problem. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out this. Oh. Yep. Alright, now luckily for us, if they want to hop into our line of fire, we can accommodate quite comfortably.
Looks like the Geth are settling in nicely.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
They can jump around as much as they like, but if we know where they're going to land, probably going to ruin their day. Oh, alright, hang on a second. You there, behind cover. Let's go ahead. Oop. Not so strong anymore.
I think we're good, Commander.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Whoops. What have we got? Let's quickly race up over here and see that we're fine. Alright, looks like we're all good. I think that was the last one that was causing us particular trouble. Oh, we still got more jamming? Okay. Quickly run down here. Make sure that we've protected ourselves. Either that or maybe we're just within their sphere of influence. Yeah, okay. So maybe there's some Geth above us. That would probably be my best guess. Alright, well, nothing of note. I suppose this will have to do. Alright, so we've got some easy decryption and a few buildings to check through. But you know what? I think this is probably a good spot to call it. We'll clear out this building in the next one. So if you do want to see more of us searching out what the Geth are looking for in Exogeny headquarters, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.